Get ready for sports news and entertainment. All right, here, your 7 minutes with Simmons starts right now.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Here we go again with Stefon Diggs. The pink substance in a bag. Once again, this guy. What is wrong with this guy? Anyways, happy 148th day of the year, everybody. And happy 6th episode of 7 Minutes with Simmons. Thank you guys so much for coming back to the podcast. I really appreciate it. Also, a very sad anniversary today. Today marks the 9th year anniversary of the famous gorilla Harambe's death. He was very tragically shot to death in his enclosure in the Cincinnati Zoo. Everybody knows the story. Just really heartbreaking. And the botanical garden, actually. He was shot to death inside his enclosure. Just really sad. So a shout out to Harambe. And it's also National Hamburger Day today. Be sure to grab a burger, folks. One of my favorite spots. It's called Shamrock, and it's in Scarborough. Some great family friends, the Marlows, turned my entire family onto this place. Just the best burger you've ever had. A little bit expensive, but just fantastic. One of those kind of fly under the radar kind of spots that nobody really knows about. And why are those the best? Those are the best spots. They always are. Kind of reminds me of a story from Italy. We were in Venice, my whole family, and we're on a gondola ride, and we're kind of drifting through the water streets of Italy, and our gondola driver, pulls us off to the side and says, "Get out. This is where you're eating dinner. Get out." And we walk up to this just shack, and it was, the best pasta I've ever had. And Shamrock in Scarborough, a similar situation, guys. Definitely check it out. If you live somewhere around Toronto, my friends back home, go check it out. And a big shout out to Jeff Marlowe, actually the inspiration for telling this story, for your fantastic, very kind comments sent to me earlier this morning. I was thinking about them in this moment. I appreciate those messages. Very positive regarding the podcast. So thank you, Jeff. I appreciate it. Anyways, let's get to the task at hand. Stefon Diggs. My God, what is wrong with this guy? I mean, his continued presence in the media for poor character and allegedly having a sour attitude and just a variety of other things have reached yet another level. You think it wasn't possible for this guy's public image to get worse. This guy's publicist has got to hate him. Hate this guy. I mean, what do you pay a publicist for if you decide to do stupid stuff like this? And if you don't know what I'm talking about, a video surfaced of the wide receiver on a boat standing in front of three girls, asking them what his name was. The girls respond by calling Diggs daddy, earning themselves the drug they were so clearly pursuing. And it was a pink substance, crystal-like in texture, pink in color, that has raised concerns throughout social media within the football community. And it's just another example of this guy not behaving appropriately. He's a professional athlete. There are supposedly people out there that are looking up to you. They wear your name on their back, buying jerseys, and this is the way you behave in the public eye. Like, how stupid do you have to be? And it just, on so many levels, there's a camera right in front of your face. You're a professional athlete, and you're encouraging drug use. Diggs makes a statement in this video following the handoff. Call it the handoff. This is not the kind of handoff that the New England Patriots had in mind when they signed this guy. And Stefon says, don't take all of it, but go and have fun and come back and see me, kind of, insinuating when you're done with the bag, come back and see me. Like a clear statement that could mean very few things. Like that's drugs. He's not telling them to go and take a breath mint and have fun. Come on. Let's be realistic here. And the team, hasn't released any statements. It's just ridiculous. I cannot believe how consistent somebody can be perceived in a negative light and how consistently he can make terrible decisions. Like, there's a camera right in your face, man. And you're standing there engaging in something that the NFL, the New England Patriots, his brand engagements, the public, his sponsors, you name it. There's nobody who's going to enjoy this story. Not a single person in his life, in his career, on his team. Nobody is going to enjoy this except for me and Buffalo Bills fans. I mean, it's just another example of this guy's character. I'm happy he's not in Buffalo, and the Patriots seem to be happy he's in New England. I mean, they've released a statement kind of saying, they're aware of the situation. Head coach Mike Vrabel has declined to comment, stating that the message hasn't changed in their locker room. Nothing is going to change. They're looking to make great decisions, and whether Stefon did or did not do something illicit or illegal. Again, this is all alleged information. None of it has been proven. There's no way to know exactly what it was he was passing off on that boat, but regardless, it doesn't look great. And they seem to be kind of rolling with the punches, which continues to be a problem with professional football culture. It's another example of kind of look the other way as long as this guy gets his job done. Like, it reminds me of the Aaron Hernandez story. If anybody's familiar with the Aaron Hernandez story, all throughout his collegiate career and into the NFL, there were consistent warning signs about this guy's character, and they kept getting swept under the rug. And I really hope to God that this is not another example of something like that. It's just Stefon Diggs continuing his negative pathway, and I'm so happy he's not in Buffalo. But that's going to do it for this episode of 7 Minutes with Simmons. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Peace.